What's up, guys? In today's video, we're going to be covering MEPS. Think of it as MEPS 101, because a lot of y'all are still scared of MEPS for some reason. I don't know why, but we're about to make sure by the end of this video, you are not scared anymore about MEPS. You're going to know exactly what you're going to go through, so let's get into it. All right, guys, let's get into this MEP thing.
I am Commander Kathy Masar. I'm the commanding officer of the Boston Military Entrance Processing Station. MEPS is the place where applicants come to process into the armed forces, and we are responsible for ensuring quality accessions into the armed forces during both peacetime and during times of mobilization. Well, the day starts given that the applicant has stayed at the contract hotel overnight.
All right, so she says you're going to stay at a hotel overnight, and yes, that is correct. So with the whole MEPS thing, you can take the ASVAB at MEPS on a different day than you go through the medical screening. So you can choose, at least when I was in, I'm pretty sure it's still the same way, that you can choose to do your ASVAB and do the medical screening, or you just want to do the ASVAB, come back, do the medical screening. But she is correct. You're going to stay in a hotel overnight. And the hotel I stayed at was nice. They fed us. We had like a buffet style. Everyone ate together. You're going to be rooming with one of the people you're going to be going through MEPS with. But yes, you're going to get dropped off the night before you go to MEPS, because you're going to get up at the ass crack of dawn to go to MEPS.
They are given a wake-up call at 4 in the morning.
4 in the mother-sucking morning. 4. You're going to be like, what the fuck?
Breakfast there at the hotel, and so they're here at the MEPS shortly after 5 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, one more thing. I will tell you. Your recruiter should tell you, but I would not use mouthwash, because you're going to get breathalyzed during your medical screening, and sometimes that might be picked up, even though it's a very small trace amount. So I wouldn't even risk it, but your recruiter should give you a good rundown before you even go to MEPS. But that's probably one of the things they're going to tell you. But yeah, I did not use mouthwash. Now that don't mean don't brush your damn teeth. Brush your teeth, just don't use a mouthwash.
My name is Staff Sergeant Michael Weil. I am the MEPS liaison when it comes to anybody for the Air Force. The applicant will come in the morning and sit down with the liaisons, and we will go over what their day is going to entail and what they should expect. And yeah, normally at about 5:15, 5:30 when they do show up, we are the first face that they get to see in the morning.
Yeah, so you're gonna, at least in my experience, we woke up 4 o'clock, whatever it was, got on, we ate breakfast, got on the bus, boom, 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 they drove us over to MEPS. Yes, you're going to get a big briefing as a group, as a whole. So they're going to tell you exactly what's going to go on. And then we broke up into our individual branches. So we went to our Marine liaison, so on, so on, so on. But yeah, you're going to get there. They're going to tell you exactly what's going to go on. You're going to talk to your liaison, and then you're going to start the process.
Long gone are the days where applicants are herded into various,
Yo, those box chows that you saw them grabbing, box chow, I'm trying to tell you, box chow is a lifesaver. You're going to learn it. And at least our box chows we got in Marine Corps boot camp, oh my God, I love box chows. I would rather eat box chow every single day than MREs, I'll tell you that.
Large rooms and impersonally treated. We have moved into a red carpet treatment for our applicants where they are treated with dignity and respect.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. I'm Sergeant First Class Ketchum. I'm the Operations NCOIC here at the Boston MEPS. We reassure them throughout the day, all the time. I mean, yeah, when they first come up on the floor, they come very early in the morning. Once we get them signed into the MEPS, we get them all in one area and we give them the morning brief. Once we get down here, you're gonna...
All right, so the morning brief is it's gonna consist of a lot. So they're gonna give you a rundown. They're basically gonna tell you you're gonna take, a piss test. You're gonna, fill out some paperwork. You're gonna do a medical screening, all that stuff. And you're gonna fill out some paperwork, doing different questions. It's going to be kind of similar to what you did already with your recruiter. So I will tell you this, whatever you told your recruiter is what you better tell MEPS. You don't want to switch it up. And then it comes into the question now of the medical history, right? What should you and should you not tell your recruiter? I can't tell you what to tell your recruiter, but if you just think you don't need to tell your recruiter, I probably wouldn't tell your recruiter. But yes, make sure your answers that you told your recruiter is the same that you're going to be filling out on these other documents at MEPS, because you want them to be the same. You do not want them to differ, because then they're going to start digging, and you do not want them to dig. But yeah, you're going to take a piss test, right? You're going to take a drug test, You're going to get, medical screening. Your medical screening is going to consist of, the eye exam. So it's going to be like any other eye exam that you've ever taken. You're going to do a hearing test. Basically, they're going to put you in this box. You're going to put on a pair of headphones, and you're going to give you a clicker. Every time you hear a beep, you hit the clicker. Easy. They're going to take your blood pressure. Easy. You just sit in the chair, get your blood pressure taken. What else do you do? Medical. So yeah, drug test, eye exam, hearing, blood pressure. That should be everything for the medical part like that. Then, we'll just keep going.
Go over to the medical folks. You're gonna get a medical briefing and run through that process, okay? Once the briefing's done, you're gonna get an exam. You're gonna meet with the physicians, okay?
All right. So then, after you do all that other stuff that I named for the medical thing, you're gonna do that. They're gonna just check your mobility. That's where you're gonna do your duck walk and things like that. You are gonna have to strip down to your underwear so they can check you for scoliosis, check for scars, check for things like that. And then you're gonna go talk to that doctor right there, right here, right. You're gonna go in a room with him one-on-one, and he's gonna ask you some other questions, make some follow-up questions. He's going to check your butthole. He's going to make you do the cough. So he's going to grip your balls, make you cough, and that's about it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people get afraid of the duck walk. Your recruiter's going to show you how to duck walk. You can practice it at home. It's not that bad. It's not hard. And this part is not hard. It's just kind of awkward. Like you gotta the whole no socks on the floor is kind of dirty-ish. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. But this part is easy. I'm telling you, this is easy stuff. Easy stuff. As long as you don't do no drugs, and as long as you're not a freaking convict, you should have nothing to worry about when it comes down to MEPS.
You're gonna go through that. Once you're done in medical, you're going to go down to your service liaisons, you're going to sit down with a counselor, and you guys are going to negotiate a job.
All right. So, yes, after you get done with all your medical stuff, boom, they're going to sit you in a room. It's going to have like a TV in. It's like a lobby area. It's going to be a TV in there. You can watch movies. I was taking a nap because it seems like I was there. You're going to be there almost all damn day. Almost all day. All day. All day long. It's such a long day. MEPS is just a long process, but it's an easy process. It's long, but it's easy. But yeah, after you get done with all your medical stuff, you're going to get fingerprinted. You're going to do this right here. So you're going to sit down with, someone, and they're going to explain to you what's your job. So if you're going to be in the infantry, they're going to be like, all right, this is your 03XX contract. Boom, 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 boom. Need you to sign here, sign here, sign here, blah, blah, blah. Whatever your MOS is, or MOS field you're trying to go into, this is where they're going to explain to you, and this is where you're going to start signing your paperwork and things like that.
All right. Once that's complete, you'll come over to the processing section. All right, we'll do what we have to do over there. Get you ready to swear in. Take the oath of enlistment.
Boom. After you get done signing your paperwork for your MOS and things like that, you're going to get fingerprinted. They're going to take a picture of you, things like that. You might have to fill out a little bit more paperwork after that, and then boom, you do your freaking oath of enlistment.
And then we'll set up your transportation to take you home.
Literally, I was like, Stats on Rich Creek, I'm done. He came and got me, boom, went home. That simple. It is literally that simple. So I know people hear a lot of horror stories like, oh, they're going to find out that blah, blah, blah. They might not. I can't give you 100% answer. I highly doubt they're going to go through the trouble to look through every single person's full medical history. I highly doubt it. But they might. So, like I said, if you don't think it needs to be disclosed to your recruiter, then I wouldn't disclose it to MEPS either. If they find it, they find it. You're going to get disqualified either way it goes. You know what I'm saying? If you didn't tell anybody, or if you did tell somebody. So if you don't think it needs to be disclosed, don't disclose it. Like I said, as long as you're not doing drugs before you go into MEPS, as long as you're not a freaking convict or something like that, you have nothing to worry about. MEPS is so easy. It's just boring and it's just long. That's it. It's just boring and it's just a long process. But like I said, you can take the ASVAB and do your medical screening the same day, or you can do it separate days. You can take your ASVAB at school too. So, but that's a whole different process.
When they do understand the entire process, then we try to make sure that everybody is on the same page, and that if there are any concerns, hopefully that an individual feels comfortable enough to raise them before we.
Now, I will say this: if you get some liaisons that are this nice, hey, good on you. My liaisons weren't that nice. The Army guy was kind of an ass, and the Marine, he's just a Marine. So, yeah, you might have some nice liaisons that are just real cool, real chill, or you might not. They might not let you talk. They might just let you do whatever. But yeah, you're not gonna have your phone. You're not gonna have anything like that. So you're literally just gonna be sitting there and just sitting there and just sitting there. But they do have TVs and stuff on. So
get started on the day, and that way they have a nice smooth process. They know where they're going, where they're coming from, and then when they come back to see us, they're in a good mood because they know one more spot is done.
I've tried going to school, tried regular jobs, and nothing excited me.
I've always wanted to join the military. I went through college, and you know, the economy is not the greatest thing right now.
You know what's really crazy? This video was maybe like 10 years ago. Real crazy. Economy's not doing the best right now either. It's like a never-ending cycle, huh?
But I've always wanted to join.
Family full of Marines. Uncle did 32, my father did 23, and that'd be awesome to join as well, become a part of Brotherhood.
And you know, I found some opportunities that can be used with my degree and all that kind of stuff, and they offer a lot of, you know, gainful things for what I want to do in the future.
Whoa, did you hear what this guy said? It's almost like I've been telling y'all the same thing. Plan for your future. Do not just look 1 year, 2 years ahead. No. Plan out 5, 10 years. Do I want to do this as a career? Am I just using this as a stepping stone to further my career that I have going now, or my plans that I have now? So I'm saying, you got to think about this thing. This is not just something you jump into. Oh, I just want to do it because I'm bored and I can't think of anything else, or I just didn't fill out my college applications on time, so I have nothing else to do and I don't want to go to work, so I'm just going to go in the military. No, this should be a long, thought-out process by yourself, because this is your life. This is your life.
Future.
We are privileged to have them come into the military. This is a voluntary service. This is not a draft era. And so it is important to us and to each of my staff to treat those who are interested in serving their country with the respect that they deserve.
Now, I want you to listen and remember what she just said there. It's a voluntary thing. No one's putting a gun to your head forcing you to join the Air Force, the Navy, the Marine Corps, the Army. Nobody's doing that. It's your decision. It's your life. So take control of it. You decide what MOS. Sure, you can get input from other places. You can get advice. You can watch YouTube videos. You can ask your recruiter. You can ask family members. You can ask friends that are in the military about their experiences. But just remember, your experience is going to be your experience alone. It's going to be different than every other person's experience. So, you know, it's voluntary. You know what I'm saying? And it just that just kind of hits, right? You're going in there for a reason. So remember why you're going in there. Keep that reason. And, you know, I just wish everyone the best of luck. But hopefully this video kind of calm your nerves down about MEPS. MEPS is easy. Think about it. You get to stay at a hotel for free. You get to eat that night. You get to wake up. You get a free breakfast. You get a nice little comfy bed. You got to wake up early in the morning. You're going to just fill out some paperwork. You're going to do some normal exams that you've done before in your life. You're going to freaking fill out more paperwork. You're going to sit there. They're going to give you lunch. You know what I'm saying? You're just going to sit there some more. You're going to sit there some more. You're going to fill out some more paperwork. You're going to get fingerprinted, do all that stuff. You're going to, you know, raise your right hand, and you're going to say your oath, and then you're done. Your recruiter's going to come pick you up, or whoever's going to come pick you up, and you're done. And you're just going to wait to go to boot camp, guys. So stop stressing about MEPS. It's not that bad. But, yes, I think that's it. I think that's all the advice I got. So if you have not yet subscribed, make sure you're subscribed. Also hit the notification bell so you do not miss anything. Definitely give it a thumbs up if you like the video. Leave some comments down below on what you want to see next out of me, Terrell the Great. And, yeah, as always, thanks for watching.